gotta... Is chat working? Hello? There we go. Alright, hi everyone. This is gonna be a bit of a short stream because I've got dinner, and I've got to make dinner, and then I also have a Dungeons and Dragons campaign tonight. But I wanted to do some Pokemon Black and White while I was here. How am I? I'm alright, just kinda busy. Meant to start stream sooner, but it was taking me forever to find the ingredients I need for the dinner I'm making. But, you know, here to play Pokemon White for about, like, probably an hour and a half. Again, it's gonna be a short stream. I wanted it to be... I got a Tynamo? Yes, I do. I don't know if Tynamo will stay on the team, but it's here. Let me pull it up. So, bottom screen, you can see we got Darunia, Ricardo, Buttercup, and Pulse. This Clink probably isn't going to stay on the team, and I'm not sure about the Tynamo because of the fact that, like, the one I got is more of a physical attacker. Actually, it'd probably be better to show in here. Yeah, this Tynamo. This Dynamo's a bit of a physical attacker, because if you look at the stats, yeah, physical attack is much higher, but the issue is the physical attacking moves Electros gets that I'd want are in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. So I'd have to transfer it over. But we're gonna try and get... Oh my goodness, why is there so much I'm running into? What if Brock continued traveling with Ash? I'm not sure how much Brock continuing to travel with Ash would actually be beneficial. Once you get Zekrom, you gotta name it Toothless. Yeah, I've been thinking that. Is he only... Okay, no, we have fought these ones. Okay. Hi, Joltik. Honestly, if we keep up just battling with Darunia, there is the good chance that he evolves by the end of stream. How much? Like, we're getting a decent amount of experience, and he's 3 levels away from evolving. You're the trainer that my Lord N is worried about. He's worried about. Shiny in 3, 2, 1, Team Galactic. Team Galactic? No, Team Plasma. I don't think Team Plasma has the possibility of getting shinies, but, you know, let's belly drum. See how much damage Darunia can really put out. Sludge, that might do a bit. Okay, yeah, that did a decent chunk, but now we Fire Punch. If I got a shiny Pokemon, it doesn't matter what that shiny is, it's on the team, most likely. How long am I gonna stream? Probably for about an hour and a half. I don't know. Maybe 2, but then I would have to start working on dinner and being part of my D&D session tonight. I'd have to be doing those at the same time. That's why I wanted to start earlier than this, because I wanted to actually be able to stream for a bit. But oh well. With Ashcott Scorbunny instead of Go, Cinderace would be a very interesting addition to Ash's team. I'm not sure if he'd still end up catching Pokemon like Sirfetch'd or Dracovish if he had. So, it could be an interesting. I don't think it would change up the story that much, but it would be interesting for Ash to have two Pokemon that would essentially both evolve during the Darkest Day. It would also mean that Go likely wouldn't start catching every single Pokemon that he could. He would probably instead just be waiting to catch Mew. D&D you don't play? I mean, I like D&D, it's fun. The campaign I've been part of has been inspired by the Elder Scrolls games, which I don't play Elder Scrolls at all. So I'm just, like, there's so much I just do not understand. If Go picked one of the Kanto starters in episode 2, which do you think you would choose? Honestly, I feel like Bulbasaur makes the most sense. Because of it being the #1 in the Dex and all, like, I don't know. Bulbasaur makes more sense than, say, Squirtle or Charmander for Go, in my opinion. Let's get Darunia healed back up, because he's probably our best bet for most of the stuff in this cave. Joltik is weak. The only thing we had to worry about is Boldore, but Joltik is weak to fire. Clink is weak to fire. Ferroseed's weak to fire. Actually, I think technically Boldore is neutral against fire. And so is Tynamo. Thoughts on Go throughout Journeys and his arcs? I think he was alright. He started off very annoying and I didn't like him, but he grew on me over time. And I think that's honestly a good way to go about the character. Shiny in 3, 2, 1. Alright. Well, nothing popped up, so... Alright, let's see if this is the shiny. Nope. Nope. Timing was off again. Timing is very off. It'll happen eventually. Yeah, if you keep saying it will, it'll... At some point, I mean, I could probably try and do a shiny hunt in Gen 5. Thunderstone. Okay, so... we have a way to get Pokemon White and got Tepig. I like Tepig. Tepig's pretty cool. I'm probably gonna pick Tepig for Legend ZA, just because I have a weird correlation with Tepig and Kalos. Like, Tepig and Kalos are so intertwined for me. Because, like, whenever X and Y were just coming out, are you planning to do part 6 of What If Charizard Went to Kalos? I have been scripting it. It's taking a while, but I have been working on it. 35. Taunt? I don't think we need Taunt. Actually, for now, let's teach it. Let's get rid of Fire Punch. That way Flare Blitz is our main fire-type attack. You never know if Taunt will come in handy. Oh, Darunia's evolving! I thought it was level 36. Guess level 35. Alright, well now we have a powerhouse. Darmanitan. Yeah, I got a Pokemon card of this guy recently. Hammer Arm. Okay, we are getting rid of Headbutt then. No more Headbutt. Okay, now we have an absolute beast of a Pokemon on our side. Darunia might be helpful in Skyla Gym besides Swanna. Yeah, honestly, we do not have all too many options. What if Ash's Gible went to Unova? I recommend you checking out either Mystic Umbreon's video or Pickled Dill's mini-series. Because those two have both done their own takes on the idea. Both are pretty interesting, and I do like them. The idea of Ash's Gible going to Unova is a pretty common one, to the point where I'm not sure if I could really add to the conversation. Hi, Tynamo. Oh, of course. Of course. Darunia just has to miss. I don't even think... Hold on. We probably don't have Hustle anymore, meaning R. Because I'm pretty sure Darmanitan gets Sheer Force. Yeah, we got Sheer Force now. Okay. Item. We can take the Lucky Egg from Darunia, and we can probably give it to Buttercup. What editing software did you use to make the Once Journey video? So, all of my videos that I've been doing recently, I have been using Wondershare Filmora 11. So, Wondershare Filmora. Just look up Filmora, you should be able to find that. That's the one I've been using, and then the Once Journey 2025 video specifically was also meant to show off the new editing skill I have that will be more on focus in the Ash vs. Leon video. What if Ash went to Paldea? That's yet another video that I think a good amount of people have done. I mean, Zakdoshi has done it. I'll be honest, I don't really care for his version. Oh, is this I think it's an Excadrill. No, it's a Drillbur. That would have been a cool shiny to get. Excadrill has a pretty good shiny in this game. Think it would be a good idea for a new What If. I'm probably not gonna do any new What Ifs until I get the ones, until I get a couple of the ones that I'm already writing off the plate. Once they're off the table and finished, then I'll start doing new what-ifs. Though, what if Ash went to Paldea definitely could be one, because well, the thing is, a lot of people have a pretty similar consensus over what Ash would use. It's like, low kicks is probably the most widely agreed on that the community has been on a potential Pokemon for Ash. Like, I don't think a single person disagrees with the idea of Ash having low kicks. And then, a good amount of people also agree. Have you ever heard of Cookie Run Kingdom? Yeah, but it's not really a game I've been interested in, to be honest. Like, I've heard about it, and it's just not my thing. Do you think Porygon deserves another chance in the Pokemon anime? Oh, absolutely. I absolutely think Porygon deserves another chance. I mean, it's a weird thing that we just have never seen Porygon 2 or Porygon Z just because of that one episode of the anime. Where Porygon first showed up, and it's a bit unfortunate because, like, Porygon absolutely deserves some spotlight. Still believe Ash should have a Dunsparce given his a chance to attempt to catch the Dunsparce. Yeah, that's the thing. I really think that Ash with the Dunsparce makes sense. I'm surprised more people haven't done it. Granted, you've got people who their immediate thing is, oh, let's just bring back Primeape. Just bring back Primeape and Ash has Annihilape in Gen 9. Which, like, Primeape deserves to return, but, like, I feel like everyone does it. Or at least everything I've seen, a lot of them have just been like, yeah, bring back Annihilape. I'd probably give Ash to Dunsparce if I were to do, like, a Paldea team for Ash. Pokemon What If Ash mastered Legendaries? The thing is, Ash doesn't really vibe with, like, the idea of being a Legendary user, in my opinion. Like, it just doesn't... Like, he'd probably make friends with some. He makes friends with plenty of them, but I don't think he'd catch them and master them. I think Buttercup is two. Are you sure about that? Because the last episodes of Ash, a Legendary follows them. Yet, he didn't catch either of the two Legendaries that were related in that part of the series. I mean, he has Solgaleo, he has Melmetal, and he has, Naganadel, but, like, only one of those is actually a Legendary. One is a Mythical, and then one is an Ultra Beast. What if Ash never took Misty's bike, but still ran into her when running from the Spearows? Honestly, I feel like if he didn't take her bike, like, it's mainly because of the bike that the two of them, I feel like it's because of the bike that the two started traveling together in the first place. You could probably still make ways for the two of them to end up working together. Maybe if the Spearow also started attacking her. But even then, I don't know. Here's my team for Ash's Paldea journey. Pikachu, Ceruledge, Palafin, Dunsparce, Ogerpon, Roaring Moon. Odd picks, I know, but that's what I'd give him. I agree somewhat. Roaring Moon, I think, can work, though it would be a very late addition unless you make a thing of, like, oh, it escaped Area 0. Ceruledge, I think, is the main one that does not work for Ash. It's too edgy. Like, I mean, it could have an interesting story, but I feel like Armarouge makes more sense. But Dunsparce, Palafin, and Ogerpon, I'm not surprised by seeing there. What about a starter from Gen 9? If I were to give Ash a starter, I mean, he's probably at the point where he doesn't necessarily need a starter. Because a lot of people really like the fact that Ash didn't have a starter in Journeys, because he's not someone starting his journey. So he doesn't necessarily need one. To me, I see Pokemon as Pokemon. I don't think you should necessarily exclude one just because it's a first partner, necessarily. And if Ash were to have a starter Pokemon, I think it has to be Skeledirge. Like, Fuecoco just makes so much sense for Ash. I could definitely see Ash with Sprigatito as well, but only up to the point it becomes Floragato. I do not see him having a Meowscarada. Though, I guess it could work as well, but that's just my opinion. And then, Quaquaval, maybe. Any of the three could necessarily work, the main one to me is Fuecoco. Mine would be Pikachu, Lokix, Hydrapple, Armarouge, Palafin, Annihilate, and Koraidon. Definitely would be an interesting team. What if Ash caught a legendary? Technically, he has. Solgaleo is considered his. That's why it showed up during Ash vs. Leon in front of Pikachu. And that's why Haunter didn't, because Haunter wasn't Ash's. Like, Haunter traveled with Ash for an episode, that's about it. Solgaleo was, like, actually raised by Ash and grew into Solgaleo because of Ash. So, Ash does have a legendary. If we were to catch a different one, I feel like it would have to be either Zacian or Latios, maybe Latios. Would be interesting if Ash's Nebby evolved into Lunala. Yeah, it would. And Mythicals count as legendaries, which they should. He also has a Melmetal. True. True. If we count Mythicals, then technically Ash has 2 legendaries, both of which were from Alola. There's also, like, the possibility that if the original story of Unova went the way it would have, we could have also seen Ash with Zekrom. Who's my favorite Eon duo? Latios. Latios is my favorite legendary. Without a doubt. I've loved Latios for a long time, to be honest. If you had a Pokemon journey, what would your starter Pokemon be? Depends what you consider starter. Like, are you talking what my first Pokemon I would have would be? Or are you asking what would the Pokemon I get from the Professor be? Because those have 2 very different answers. What's y'all's favorite Pokemon movie from each gen? Generation 1, Mewtwo Strikes Back. Though, Pokemon the Movie 2000 is pretty good. Gen 2 is Pokemon Heroes. Gen 3 is probably Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. Gen 4, I have not seen all of them yet, but out of the 2 I have seen, it's probably Arceus and the Jewel of Life. Gen 5 is Keldeo, Kyurem and the Swords of Justice. Gen 6 is Diancie and the Cocoon of Destruction. Gen 7 is probably Pokemon the movie I Choose You. And then 8 only had Koko, so I guess that's the only one we can go with. The starter the Professor gives you. Okay, then Oshawott. Oshawott is easily the one I'd go with. Oshawott's my second favorite Pokemon of all time. Are you kidding me? Why Diancie? I just didn't really care for Hoopa or Volcanions movies. Like, the Hoopa movie had a lot of spectacle, but the story was mid, in my opinion, and Hoopa was annoying. And then Volcanion, I don't know, I just couldn't get behind it. I thought it had some unique ideas, but I think Volcanion had some unique ideas, but there's some stuff in it that just don't make sense. Like, Zygarde's ability to go 100% without the second Zygarde core. That just doesn't track. Also wants to learn Rain Dance. I don't think we need that. Because we already got Aqua Ring, we've already got Muddy Water, we already have Mud Shot. And Round will probably be taken off the moveset at some point. I just haven't found a good move for it. Fancy movie is a fun watch. The villains were the highlight. Oh, absolutely. The villains are such a highlight for the movie. They're all really unique, and I really like their designs. I think we're almost at the point where Buttercup's gonna evolve. I think if we fight this grunt, then Buttercup will be fully evolved. Sandile. I love Sandile. Sandile's such a cool Pokemon. Well, I love the whole line, but you know, Sandile kind of gets overshadowed by Krokorok and Crocodile, because I do think they are the cooler ones, but Sandile's cool too. Buttercup, come on. Alright, please do not hit yourself again. Thank you. Who wears the shades better, Squirtle or Crocodile? Ooh, as much as I like Crocodile, I'm gonna have to say Squirtle. Granted, I think Squirtle has the cooler looking shades. And at the very least, Crocodile wears his more, but whenever Squirtle puts his on, you know things are about to get serious. When's the next What If Ash went to Hisui? I do not know. I really don't know when I'll be getting it, because I want to have Ash vs. Leon be the next video I make. But the issue with that is the editing is taking a long time. So I think think... If, depending on my school load by the time I get, because school is starting back up for me very soon. Oh! Oh, Buttercup's evolving! Let's go! The team is getting so much more powerful. Alright, we got a Stoutland. Oh my goodness. This is... I feel like I use every dog Pokemon. What if I caught an Eevee? Go ahead, do it. If Ash caught an Eevee, it'd be interesting. But, like, if you are wanting to catch an Eevee... Sorry, typo, what if I assume you mean what if Ash... If Ash caught an Eevee, I feel like it would probably evolve into Espeon. The wild card pick that I feel would still make sense is if Ash somehow had a Leafeon. I feel like Leafeon fits Ash, but Espeon is probably the one that they'd go with. Hi, Joltik. The issue with Buttercup right now is she doesn't have a better normal type move than Tackle at the moment. If I were to have my own anime-styled Pokemon adventure, I'd probably go with the Let's Go Eevee route. That makes sense. Oh, hi, Ann. Many different values mixed together and the world becomes gray. That is unforgivable. I will separate Pokemon and people, and black and white will be clearly distinct. Only then will Pokemon become perfect beings. Yes, that is my dream. That is the dream I must fulfill. Electro, do you have a dream of your own? Yeah. It's kind of personal, though. I don't know if I'll talk about it. You have a dream. That's wonderful. I'll learn just what kind of dream you have in battle. Wait, we're fighting? We're fighting? I thought we already fought. Did we not? Okay, he's got a Bulldor. Okay. Buttercup. Let's Leer. Oh, great. It's gonna Iron Defense up, isn't it? You think Ice typing is an underrated type? Yeah, kind of. I mean, a lot of people don't like it because of just the way that it's utilized. They make too many Ice types that are meant to be bulky when it's a Glass Cannon type. But, like, I like the Ice type. Especially since it gave us Galarian Darmanitan. That's easily one of my favorites. I also really like Cubchoo and Beartic. I'd say Cubchoo is probably my favorite Ice type overall. It's either Cubchoo or Galarian Darmanitan. One of those is the favorite. Okay, Ricardo really did not gain much experience. Well, much health. Level 31, though. Okay, okay. Joltik. Okay, that makes sense. Probably gonna go for a... Fury Cutter, so let's set up Reflect, because I don't think... Bug Bite, okay. Different bug-type move. Still physical, though. You can definitely get up to dual screens on this guy, though. Okay, we can even get Leech Seed up now. Okay. Bug Bite again. Okay, there goes Ricardo. It's a shame, but it's kind of what has to happen. Alright, let's Flare Blitz. Jolta goes down immediately. Clink, nothing to worry about. Next, what if Ash went to Hisui? You make him catch a Hisui Pokemon. The next, what if Ash went to Hisui? He's probably not gonna catch any Pokemon, because he just got Alpha Licky Licky. So, like, I don't think it would make sense for... Like, he's not gonna catch Pokemon too often. He'll catch it. He'll catch more Pokemon. It's just not gonna be a frequent thing. Why? Is it impossible for me to win while feeling bad about being a trainer? As if I could pursue the truth with something as meaningless as a battle. As if that could make me worthy to become friends with the legendary Pokemon. Electro! Wait, Alpha Licky Licky? Yeah, watch it. The episode's been out for a while now. It's a little further to Mistralden City. Hey, the professor! Bianca, you have good ears. I can't believe you heard Electro's voice from that far away. Electro, who's this trainer? Professor Juniper, what are you thinking? You appear to have no qualms about the relationship between people and Pokemon. You put Pokemon into categories using arbitrary rules and think you can understand them like that. The very idea of a Pokédex revolts me. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh my, looks like you're not my biggest fan. Your opinion is understandable, it happens to be different from mine, which is equally understandable. How about if all people get to decide for themselves how to relate to Pokemon? You're saying I should just allow people to think whatever they want and treat Pokemon however they want, no matter whether the Pokemon suffer? I refuse to tolerate the existence of a world like that. Dang. Well, I didn't expect him to change his mind right away. But I hope he'll spend a little time trying to understand how others feel. Now then, I think I'll go collect a little more data. For Pokemon and people to get along better, we need to take steps to learn more about them. Electro, I'm going to go with Professor Juniper now because I'm her bodyguard. Oh! Okay. Good for you, Bianca. Oh, it's winter now? Huh. Wasn't expecting it to be winter, especially since it's August currently. Wait, are the Pokemon available different because of the winter now? Thoughts on MJ's Black and White 3? I'm gonna wait until it actually comes out to form any opinions on it. Right now, it looks interesting. I like that the main character has Oshawott, but that's really all I can say. Oh, hey, Electro, right? Let me see your Pokedex for a moment. What do we have here? So you've found 65 Pokemon, eh? Staggering! You've seen a Clink! You're becoming quite the trainer. Excuse me, I was a little excited and forgot my manners. My name is Juniper, too. Cedric Juniper. The professor who gave you the Pokedex is my daughter. That girl has told me a lot about you. Really makes my day to meet you. In honor of our meeting, I'm going to upgrade your Pokedex. Oh! What? Some Pokemon can change forms even when it's the same individual. If you have already seen a form, you can check it with this whenever you want. I also added a function to make searching easier. Do you think the Kalos region is an underrated region? Absolutely not. It's overrated. It is so bad. I do not like Kalos. I mean, I like the style of Kalos. It's a very pretty region, but I just cannot get into X and Y. I just cannot get into X and Y. Professor, who's that trainer? Oh, I forgot my introduction. Skyla. This is a friend of my daughter's. Electro is traveling Unova to complete the Pokedex. Oh, I see. So that means you'll be challenging the gym. Oh boy, I'm really looking forward to it. That's right. You should challenge this gym. If nothing else, this gym is really out there. See you, Skyla. If something comes up, I'll let you know. Professor, my plane is a cargo plane. It carries cargo, not people. And you're talking as if places like Kanto and Sinnoh are right around the corner. Aw, Skyla, if you keep frowning, your face might freeze like that, and that'd be a shame. People in Pokemon, we have to help each other out. See you later. I feel like Cedric Juniper would get cancelled for saying that. Saying that it would be bad if her face froze into a frown. Hard to believe a happy-go-lucky guy like that can be a world-renowned Pokemon professor. Heads up, Electro. As a gym leader, I'd be happy to have you challenge the gym, but there's something I need to take care of first. Just now, as I was flying the cargo plane, I saw something on top of Celestic Tower. I'm sure that is a sick Pokemon. If it is, I can't just leave it there. I have to go look into this right away. I'm leaving for Route 7's Celestial Tower. You can come along if you want. Sinnoh and Kalos have great Pokemon with two of my favorites from both, but the regions suck so bad. Absolutely. That's probably my opinion as well. I like a lot of Pokemon from Sinnoh, and I like some Pokemon from Kalos, but I do not like the regions. Favorite starter of each gen? Gen 1 is Charmander, Gen 2 is Totodile, Gen 3 is Mudkip, Gen 4 is Chimchar, Gen 5 and overall is Oshawott, Gen 6 is Froakie, Gen 7 is Rowlet, Gen 8 I'm actually going to say Hisuian Samurott because that should technically be allowed, Gen 9 Fuecoco. But if I can't say Hisuian Samurott, then I'll just say Sobble. Oh? What? That's not a Pokemon, that's just an ordinary trainer. Okay. What I like for Route 7 is the perfect place to fully evolve whatever Pokemon you have. I mean, kinda. Samurott counts, then yeah, Hisuian Samurott. Alright, this guy's got a Palpitoad, so we should be able to just destroy him with Ricardo. You know, part of me does kind of wonder how this adventure would be different if I chose Tepig instead of Snivy. I mean, I know it would definitely make Legends ZA different, because it would mean if I were to play Legends ZA on this channel and have it be part of my overarching story, then the only starter I could pick would be Chikorita. And I don't really want to do that. We wouldn't have Ricardo, yes. That too. We'd have... I don't even know what I'd nickname a Tepig and Unova. I mean... It would probably be like a Ganondorf reference. Pigardo? Maybe. Macho Libre for Emboar? Maybe. I don't know about that one. It'd be honestly very easy to... So, what I like doing with the Legends games, because I started doing it in Legends Arceus, Cubchoo! Aww. That's so cute. Aww. I'm catching it. I've already used Cubchoo in a video you guys are about to see. Though, if we just end up scrapping that video as being canon to my character, then I guess I'd be able to use Cubchoo here. Let's throw a Great Ball. There we go. How can a cute, sick cub evolve into a mighty bear? It has a glow up. I love Cubchoo. I love Cubchoo and Beartic. Also, you guys will see the video where I got a Beartic and used one coming up soon. I've already recorded like half of the script. The footage is already done. Though if I ended up just deciding that I didn't canonize it, I would lose out on a lot of Pokemon. Though it would open up possibilities for, like, different playthroughs, I suppose. Wait, is this guy a triple battle? I don't think we've had a triple battle yet. Is it a triple battle? Yes, it is! Triple battle. This is our first triple battle. Okay. I think there's more physical attackers on the field, so I'm gonna use Reflect. And then Muddy Water can hit Swoobat and Liepard. Oh, okay, they immediately went for the fake out. That's not good. Okay, that was a decent chunk of damage. Ooh, that did quite a bit. Let's crunch the Swoobat. We'll use Reflect. And then we'll Muddy Water again. Okay, went for Air Slash. That definitely takes out Ricardo. Alright, Crunch. Does that take out Swoobat? Yes, it does. Okay. Buttercup level 33. Not bad. And Pulse can... I don't think we finish off Liepard yet. Oh no, we do, okay. Alright, now we can bring in Darunia. Alright, Hammer Arm. I think that'll be enough to immediately take out Watchog. Yep. There we go. Alright, let's go back and heal up, and then I think we should put the Lucky Egg on Ricardo. Actually, when does... let's check something. Ricardo evolves at level 36. Pulse evolves at level 36 as well. Okay, so technically Ricardo is the farthest away from evolving. I guess we'll try and get Pulse evolved then, because Pulse might be helpful for the gym. Why am I hearing boss music? The playlist is, I have it shuffled, so it's just playing any song from Black and White, rather than playing them in order. Oh. Actually, what can be found on Route 7? Ooh, Zebstrika. If I hadn't already used you, you would be perfect for the gym. Route 7. Unova Route 7. Okay, there's actually not much here that's actually worth getting. Alright. Pulse is level 34. What is Skyla's gym level? Like, what are we looking at as far as level? 35. Okay. What do I bring to fight? I have no idea what to use to face off against Skyla. Because, like, I guess Darunia and Pulse can handle the gym. If I hadn't... I mean, I guess if I made the next... How about Atlas? If not Boldore? Atlas... Atlas wouldn't be a bad idea, I don't think. The issue is bringing Atlas onto the team under-leveled while also still planning on using Seismitoad. Alright, Celestial Tower is gonna have a lot of Pokemon trainers for us to fight. LGM. Ooh. Alright. I guess we could do Boldore, I suppose. Though we're probably not gonna get to the gym in this stream. Sigilith. Okay. Ah, it's got light screen. Didn't you say you have a way to evolve Boldore to Gigalith? Yes, I do. I do. And I guess technically I could do... Oh, I made a stupid move. It was a misinput. That was a misinput, chat. Ignore the fact I just used Mud Shot on a flying type. Yeah, I think the best move is just to bring in Buttercup. Just crunch. Take it out. There we go. Pulse is level 35. One level away from evolving. Litwick! Ah, I wanted to use Litwick. Really wanted to use Chandelure. Oh great, another battle. Wait, did she just meow at me? Chat, roll that back. Did she just meow? Lascara. Okay. Didn't you say you want to catch Litwick? Yeah, I do. But I have Darunia is the issue. I wanted to use Chandelure, and then I got Darunia. I mean, I guess we can still catch Litwick, it just won't be on the team. Hopefully Litwick appears in ZA, but I'm using Tepig in ZA. That's the issue. I guess when we really over-leveled, we could have an Electric in the gym, but I don't know if we want to do that, Chad. Alright, Mudshot. There we go. Yeah, Pulse is just too good. That's the issue with considering a different water type for anything. It's just Pulse is being so helpful right now. I think she uses Swoobat, so I guess we could take Buttercup, and then that makes Ricardo the only one from the team that just isn't on our side. Of course, there is the fact that we wouldn't have anything super effective against the gym leader. But we'd have like 3 fully evolved Pokemon, so that's nothing to scoff at. Really, the sad music. Game really just said, yes, have the sad music. Skyla has Swoobat, Unfezant, and Swanna. Yeah, so we could take Buttercup with us for the sake of... Wait, is that trainer gonna run into us now? Oh my god, that's so mean. That's so mean. You pick up the item, immediate battle. You are forced. She only has one Pokemon, a Musharna. Okay. That's gonna be some good experience for Pulse. Defense Curl. Not gonna save you here. Gotta tell you. You are not safe from the power of this Palpitoad. Psybeam. If this were a Nuzlocke, the music that's been playing would actually have me worried a bit. Imagine they remastered Black and White and make the sad song more depressing than it needs to be. Yeah, that could be interesting. That's for sure. We did have a remaster of it in X and Y. Like, they just put it in the game. I don't know why. But, Alright, let's use one more round. That should end it. There we go. And because of that, Pulse is level 36 and is now ready to evolve. Okay, so even though this is a short stream, we have done quite a bit, because three of our four team members are all fully evolved now. Acid. Ooh. I think we'll actually take that over round. Now, if we could get something like Sludge Wave onto Pulse, that would be a very helpful move. Duosion. Okay. I need a flying type. Yeah. Issue is, there aren't really many flying types in this game that I want to use. Funnily enough, I think Ash's Palpitoad knew Sludge Wave. Yeah, no, it had a incredible moveset. Ash's Palpitoad had an incredible moveset. Alright, we're actually gonna drop the big root from Ricardo. Replace it with the Lucky Egg. Just got back from listening to the XY Emotion song, and it's not different, but it has some changes. Yeah. Pretty much. Alright, I'm gonna fight you so that way we have an easy healing station. Alright, Leech Seed. Light Screen, so that way that Future Sight doesn't catch us. Flatter. Okay. That boosts our special attack, right? Yeah, it does. But only by 1. Okay, let's try Mega Draining. Or we can hit ourselves in Confusion, why not? Feint Attack. Okay. Doesn't do much damage. Future Sight also didn't do much. Okay. Surprising. Do not hit yourself again, Ricardo. God dang it. Buttercup evolved. All of them have evolved. Everyone has evolved except for Ricardo at this point. Buttercup is a Stoutland, Pulse is a Seismitoad, Darunia is a Darmanitan. We have a stacked team. Who do you think is the ace of your team right now? Either Buttercup or Pulse. The two of them have probably been, like, the most helpful. Like, they've been the ones to win all the gym badges at the moment. Ooh, that was a crit. I didn't like that. Okay, let's Mega Drain. There we go. There goes one. Alomomola. Okay, this is definitely going to be easy to take out. Alomomola is such a worthless Pokemon. It only exists to just be the Gen 5 Love Disc. It should have been an evolution to Love Disc or something. Keep Buttercup on the team. That is the plan. It is the plan to keep Buttercup on the team. Who DM'd me? Oh, no, I just got a ping and... Oh, Pickle uploaded something. How can a fish slap? I guess it can flop around and hit you, but, like, it's not really much of a slap like with a hand. Alright, Ricardo's level 32 Leaf Blade. Unfortunately, no, we are not getting that move, even though it would be kinda cool to picture our Servine attacking with Leaf Blade. Okay, then, time to give your Pokemon some energy. Alright, what are we gonna run into? Another Litwick. Who would have guessed? What? Another encounter? Look, Litwick, I understand. I said I'd use you, but Darunia made plans change. Darunia's just too strong. Gosh dang it. Litwick really wanted to join your team? Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? I mean, I guess we can throw a Pokeball. Like, we can catch it. It won't be on the team. Welcome to the stream, Raylan. 8385. Which Unova Pokemon do you think is underrated and overrated? Ooh. That... Underrated is, like... I want to say the Elemental Monkeys. The Elemental Monkeys are really underrated. People just don't seem to care about the Elemental Monkeys, but I like them. And overrated? Honestly, I do not know. Maybe Excadrill? Excadrill might be the one that's overrated? I'm not sure. Saying any of the Unova Pokemon are overrated just doesn't feel right to me. Because, I mean, this generation wasn't really beloved for years. It took a long time for people to start loving the series, like, this generation. Alright. We can get... Okay, I don't really need to worry much about Buttercup getting confused, like, getting her special attack raised and confused. Because, like, okay, yeah, no, I had no need to worry at all. Buttercup just immediately powered through it. Good job. Another encounter. Really? look, Litwick, if you want to be on the team, show up shiny. That's the only way I'm dropping Darunia at this point. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you this, but that's the only way it's happening. Darunia's just too good to drop unless I get a shiny. Is it weird that Gen 5 wasn't everyone's favorite, but later became loved by everyone? It's not really that weird, because of the fact that, like, people got to reflect back on it. And it was, like, afterwards people realized. Oh, we're at the top. Okay, what are we running into? Another Litwick! They're everywhere. Oh, there's Skyla. Oh, you came. Thank you. I was right. What I saw was a hurt Pokemon. Don't worry, though. It's fine now. I gave it a max revive, then it felt better and flew away. Don't I have great eyesight? No matter how far away things are, a pilot's eyes can see them. Oh, that's right. Since you've come this far, why don't you ring the bell? Celestial Tower's bell is for soothing the spirits of Pokemon. Also, the character of the person ringing the bell is reflected in its sound. Okay. Chat, you guys can't hear it, but the bell is ringing. For whom the bell tolls. Sound of the bell reverberated through the area. What a pretty sound. Electro, you are a kind and strong person. It's that kind of sound. I'd like to introduce myself again. I am Skyla, the leader of the Mistralton's Pokemon Gym. I use Flying-type Pokemon. When you are ready, please come to the gym. I'll give you a big welcome. Alright. I feel like we should have Furret running across the screen at the moment. Just because this is the meme. I think we're just gonna keep running into Litwick. Litwick is the highest spawn rate Pokemon here. So we're just gonna keep running into it. Still have time to do a little of the gym puzzles. I suggest that you wear a helmet and protective gear. Haha! I tricked you. I tricked him into turning away. Alright, another encounter. What are we getting? Another Litwick. Again, I like Litwick, but Darunia is just too good. Another one. Another one. Ah, dang it. I don't want to have a battle with you. Fine. You only have a Swadloon. That makes this easy. Alright, Darunia. Get him. Ricardo's level 33. Okay, 3 more levels and we have a superior. Just 3 more levels till superior. Go down the stairs and we're out of here. I wonder, let's check in this direction. Never mind. First we've got to battle this guy. Pedro the Solosis. Okay. I guess this will give us some decent experience for Ricardo. I guess we can take solace in that. Alright, let's crunch. Oh boy. Okay, Buttercup took it. Took the hit. Okay, an XU. We already have a Haxorus. Not in this playthrough, but we've used one. We have used one. So... Ooh, Dragon Claw did good chunk of damage. Okay, we're switching. Let's go to Pulse. False Swipe. Alright, Mud Shot. See how much that does. Okay, good. Good, we got it down. Oh, we get an Asper Berry. Okay. Dang it! I don't want to be fighting all these trainers. I mean, it's getting me experience, but, like, we don't need to fight all of these trainers right now. Did he get past Clay? Well, we are in Mistralton City, so I would say so. Semiport, okay. That's not good. We can honestly let Darunia take a hit here while we heal Ricardo. This isn't a gym battle, so it doesn't matter if we heal, in my opinion. Okay, Darunia goes down. Alright, and we Mega Drain. What level does he get Giga Drain at? 40. Okay. So at level 40, we get a better move than Mega Drain. What is this song? I do not know. Oh, it's Village Bridge. It's the Village Bridge, okay. Tranquil, okay. We cannot expect Ricardo to take that one. Alright, let's Muddy Water. That should take out this Tranquil quickly. I think we'll get back to Mistralton and then we'll call it a stream. I might return after my D&D campaign, but that'll be like very late at night. That's the issue. It'll be very late into the night. Gotta be honest, the song's giving me some mommy kissing Santa Claus vibes in some weird way. Interesting. Very interesting sentence I just read. Okay. Let's... Oh yeah, that house has a trade we can do. I forget what that trade is. Let's actually go check that out before I call it a stream. Let's go check it out. Of course, Ricardo gets paralyzed. Good grief, I'm running into so much. Hi, Cubchoo. You're still adorable. Come on, let me through. Just let me through. Cubchoo. Good grief, Cubchoo. And another. Sure. Okay, I believe you're the one. Have you caught any Boulder? Boulder for a Mulga? Wait, that's actually huge. Hold up, we might want to do that. We can just go catch a Boulder in Chargestone Cave, and it gets us an Emolga. That's actually, like, that would be helpful for the gym. I think we'll actually do that. You know what? Come on, give me a Boulder. Give me a Boulder. That's a Joltik. Come on, give me a Boulder. Okay, it's like a 10% chance for Boulder. But, like, that's worth it. We catch a Boulder, and we trade it and get an Emolga. That's absolutely helpful for the gym. Now, we're not gonna just, like, evolve. We're not just gonna, like, get rid of Jericho, of course. Because, I mean, we have a Boulder in Jericho, but, like, I'm not getting rid of Jericho. Come on, give me a Boulder. I don't need Joltik. Good grief. So many Joltik. My friend is playing a version of Pokemon Black and White Aramaic called Blazing Black, and I gotta be honest with you, play was such a letdown. It seems stronger in this game. Interesting. How did I find a Tynamo before finding a Boltawur? What? That doesn't make any sense. Tynamo is like a 2% encounter. Yeah, no, it's genuinely a 2% encounter. We hit a 2% encounter before a 10%. That doesn't make sense. Come on. No, dang it. I've gotta go. I need to get started on dinner. Alright, one more encounter. If it's not Boldore, we call it a stream. If it is, we go and get a Molga. We go and do the trade. Come on. Alright, nope. That's it. Alright, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. I might come back later today for a late night stream. I don't know. It's probably not wise for me to do it, but I might still do it anyway. I hope you enjoyed this short little stream. Thank you all.